Hello, I'm Jeremy Piasecki, the Executive Director of Culture and Sports. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to our second annual Leadership Summit. Your decision to be part of this event speaks to your commitment to the future of sports, to your growth as a leader, and to the well being of athletes at every level. I want to start by thanking you, yes, you, the attendees, because the summit wouldn't be what it is without your dedication, your curiosity, and your passion for shaping the future of athletics. At Culture and Sports, we have a singular but powerful mission to educate and promote the importance of leadership and organizational culture, not just as abstract concepts, but as essential forces that directly impact the success of teams, organizations, and most importantly, the short and long term mental, physical, and emotional health of athletes. This mission isn't something that lives solely within our organization. It's a mission that lives in you, as someone who cares deeply about the sports ecosystem. You are here because you understand that leadership doesn't happen by chance. You know that's the result of deliberate choices, values, and practices that ripple through an organization, from athletic directors and coaches to the athletes themselves. What you do with this information and the insights from this summit, how you take it back to your teams, your communities, your schools, your own experiences, is what will bring the change we all seek. In many ways, each one of you is an extension of culture and sports mission. So today is all about each of us working together to create lasting, meaningful impact. The future of college athletics is something we've all been thinking about. Whether you're an athlete, coach, support staff, administrator, parent, passionate fan, and especially athlete. There's no question that the road ahead is filled with challenges and uncertainty, but with that uncertainty comes an incredible opportunity, and we are at a crossroads. The decisions we make now, the leadership we embrace, will not only affect the season or the next year, but will shape the future of college athletics for generations to come. As you sit here today, I want you to reflect on the responsibility and the privilege we all share in this moment. The landscape of college athletics is changing rapidly, from name, image, and likeness agreements and cooperatives to mental health awareness to the rise of technology and evolving legal frameworks. It's a daunting time, but it's also a time where your role, your insight, and your leadership make a profound difference. And that's why you're here. And that's why this summit matters. At Culture and Sports, we believe deeply in the power of collective knowledge. And we believe that when we bring people together who care as much as you do, people who are willing to learn, to adapt, and to challenge the status quo, we create an environment where true change can happen. And that's why we host these summits, not just to listen to experts, though our experts are indeed world class in their fields. We host these summits to give you a platform to think about cutting edge ideas, to ask those internal questions, to challenge your own assumptions, and to walk away not just informed, but empowered. Our theme this year is the future of college athletics, and it was chosen because the issues we face today will shape the next generation of student athletes, coaches, and sports leaders. We chose this topic because we know the stakes are high, and we know that collectively we have the insight, the innovation, and the leadership to guide this industry through the uncertainties that lie ahead. Before I move on, I want to take a moment to speak directly to each of you once again. Your presence here matters. Whether you're a coach, administrator, athlete, student, parent, or an industry leader, your voice is just as critical as those of the expert panelists. You are the ones who will take these discussions and apply them in real life. You are the ones who will navigate the challenges and seize the opportunities that come with the evolving landscape of college athletics. Your time, your commitment to learning, and your willingness to engage with these difficult but definitely necessary decisions or conversations, are what will make this summit truly impactful. We see you, we value you, and we are so grateful that you've chosen to spend this time with us. Now, let me introduce the incredible panels we have lined up for today. These discussions have been carefully crafted to not only explore the current state of college athletics, but to equip you with the tools and knowledge you need to navigate the future successfully. Facing an uncertain future. This first panel is the one that I'm sure many of you are eager to dive into. The future of college sports is unclear, unwritten, and undeniably unpredictable. This panel will explore how we can move forward in the face of such adversity and uncertainty, and what direction we may need to take. A brave new world, the coming changes, and the coaching relationship. For coaches, the world is changing at an unprecedented pace. This panel will examine how coaches must adapt not only to the new rules and regulations, but to the shifting emotional and psychological needs of today's athletes. What strategies will help coaches navigate these changes and maintain strong, positive, and personal relationships with the teams? Athletes and parents navigating the future. How will it look and what changes? College athletes and their families are experiencing both excitement and anxiety as they face new opportunities, such as NIL deals and increased exposure. But what will these changes really mean for them in the long term? This panel will look at how athletes and parents can best prepare for the future. And finally, yes, there will be lawyers. No discussion on the future of college athletics would be complete without considering the legal implications. This panel explores the business and legal complexities that are emerging in this space and what they mean for the future of college sports. I wanted to extend my sincere thanks to each of our world class panelists speaking today and to every volunteer at Culture and Sports who has put so much effort into this summit. I also wanted to extend our deepest thanks to our generous sponsor, Shoemaker, Loop, and Kendrick. Their support has been instrumental in bringing this event to life, and we are grateful for their commitment to advancing important conversations in college athletics. As I close, I want to leave you with this. The future of college athletics isn't something that will magically happen to us. It's something that we will shape together through leadership, through courage, through the willingness to listen and learn. We could forge a future that honors the athletes, coaches, and organizations that make college sports such a transformative force. Thank you for being here today, for investing your time, and for being part of this important journey. I hope you leave the summit not only with knowledge, but with a renewed sense of purpose and possibility. Let's get started.